Hey, what's up, everybody? So, we had some pretty big news today from the United States Mint front as it relates to Morgan and Peace silver dollars. So, we're going to take a look at that. But before we do, have to give a big shout out to Son of a Silver Stacker. He posted a video this morning about it, so go ahead and check out his video. But we are going to talk about it, but we are also going to talk about what they can do better than this. Now, this is a pretty big step, but I don't think it's the biggest step that they could make to make this more of a desirable release, and that's what we are going to talk about. So, 2021 Morgan and Peace silver dollars. What did the United States Mint do? Well, what they did was they dropped the household order limit from 25 down to 10. Now, I didn't think that the household order limit of 25 was a really big deal. I really didn't. Not a whole lot of people were going to buy 25 of these. Yeah, the dealers would probably be all over it, but the dealers may be able to buy these early anyway. That's one thing that we won't know probably until after these have been released on May the 24th. Possibly we may not know until after the Peace dollar is released on June the 7th. So they did take that household order limit from 25 and reduce it to 10, and they did do that on all of them. So here's the O privy mark. It is down to 10. The mint mark down to 10 for the Morgan silver dollar. And then Morgan silver dollar here, Philadelphia, it's down to 10. And then as well as the Peace dollar, it's reduced to 10. Now, if the United States Mint really wants to step up their game and make this more of a desirable release, for me, current standings, I'm not sure if I'm going to buy any Morgan silver dollars. The only one right now that I know for sure 100% that I am going to purchase is the Peace dollar. But what I would like to see the United States Mint do, if the United States Mint, anybody from the United States Mint or David Ryder is watching this video, which I highly doubt, what I would suggest doing is taking that product limit, make it a little bit smaller, make the product limit a little bit smaller, but more importantly is add a mintage limit. Add a mintage limit. I would love to see a mintage limit on all of them. Even if the product limit stays at 200,000 for the Peace dollar, let's get a mintage limit of 200,000, so no more than 200,000 of these can be produced. And I would also like to see a mintage limit on these Morgans. For me, the Morgan silver dollars is way too many. There's too many. There's too many variations with the privy marks, with the different mint marks. I would love to have seen just a couple of them versus having all of these. Maybe change it up and have a couple of proofs and not all of them being uncirculated finish. So that to me would be a much bigger step versus reducing the size of the household order limit. That to me was not a big deal. What's a bigger deal to me is that with all of these Morgan silver dollars that are being issued between May 24th and June the 7th, is that there's going to be a ton of them. There's going to be a ton of them. There's going to be like 800,000 Morgan silver dollars. Yes, there's only going to be 175,000 of each in this box with the Carson City privy mark, with the New Orleans privy mark, but they have left the door open to produce more of these because there's no mintage limit. They can put them in sets of a Morgan silver dollar. They can do a set of Carson City and New Orleans privy mark set after they sell them individually. Then they can come back later and do a set of these two, which is what I would probably have liked to have seen. Instead of selling them individually, just do a set of two and then make the mintage limit or the product limit on the set, make that get 300,000 and don't even sell them individually. And that, then they could do, numerous of other things. They could take the Philadelphia Morgan Silver Dollar and pair it together with the 2021 Peace Dollar from Philadelphia, and you could have the anniversary of the centennial transition from the Morgan to the Peace Silver Dollar, and pair it together with the Morgan from Philadelphia, the Peace Silver Dollar from Philadelphia, and then you could have a product limit of 500,000-600,000 on that. So then you're going to increase the mintage limit on both of these coins by quite a bit. If that's indeed something that they will do, we really don't know. To be honest, I think the product limit is not that big of a deal either. I think the product limit of 175,000 on each of these Morgans is okay, but I would like to see that as the mintage limit and just produce no more of these Morgan Silver Dollars in uncirculated finish. Then if you wanted to produce more, then do them in a different finish, maybe do a proof finish. That way there is no more of each of these in any other form, rather it be in a set form or whatever the case may be. I would like to see if they're going to produce more Morgan or more Peace Silver Dollars, do them in a different finish. Do it so that these mintage or these product numbers do not increase, because the more that these mintage numbers increase, the least collectible they will be. I mean, it's just like the fiat, right? It's just like the fiat with inflation. The more you flood the market with the fiat, the less the fiat is worth. And that's the same thing with everything. The same thing with collectibles. The same thing with these Morgan Silver Dollars. The more you produce, the less they will be worth in the future. And when I spend my money on something, if I'm spending $85, if I decide I want to sell, I would like to get my $85 back or plus a little bit extra. But in order for that to happen, they cannot overproduce. And that's what it almost looks like they are going to be doing by putting a product limit, but putting no mintage limit so that they can make more in different forms down the road. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in that comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone. I also want to add one more thing to make this release even better, and that is number the COAs. Individually numbered certificate authenticities, have them serial numbered. That would make this release even better than just adding a mintage limit, but also serialized COAs. I should be the mint director. I think I am going to petition for that.